In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create 10 options infographic slide in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide works. When I click, you can see here the first option comes with the green color. I have put option 1, the detailed text along with the icon, and then this is the left side option 1, and with a different icon you can put like kind of a comparison. This is plan A versus plan B. So when I click, then comes the option 2, then the option 3, different color combination, option 4 and option 5. So depending on your requirement, you can increase or decrease the options. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe it now and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this link, and if you like to contribute to my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. The link is provided in the video description section. I have used Office 2019 version to do this. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide and change the background to any light color background. Then go to insert shapes. From the rectangles, I'm going to choose the top corner rounded rectangle. Draw the rectangle and then shape outline, make it no outline. Shape fill, I'm going to white. I'm going to fill the white, and then go to rotate, say rotate right 90 degrees, and the height I'm going to make it as 1.05 and the width maybe 3.65. and then I'm just going to place it here, and depending on your requirement you can add many options, maybe 4 or 5. So you can hold the Control Shift key together, add 1, release it, then again you can see here I'm just going to add 5. Okay, so this 5 I have added here, and then I can just move it a little bit, and then I'm going to add some, again this rectangle. Alright, so I'm just going to place it something like this here, and later on also we can just change it. So I'm just going to place it something like this, and shape outline, make it no outline, and press Ctrl D to duplicate, and I'm giving a less gap between this, so I'm going to add total 5, 1 2 3 4 5, this also 5 here. Now I'm going to connect using the shapes from this rectangle to this rounded corner rectangle. So let me just show you how to do that. So go to insert shapes. I'm going to select one rectangle, select the rectangle. You can see here, let me just shape outline, make it no outline. Shape fill, let me just give some different color, then right mouse click, go to format shape, and I'm going to increase the transparency level of this shape. So I can go to fill and make it somewhat transparent, so exactly you know what I'm trying to do. Let me just zoom out a little bit or zoom in. So you can see here I have to connect this end, and here the top I have to select, okay, to this end. Okay, I have to bring to this end. So go to insert shapes, and from the basic shapes I'm going to choose this right triangle. You can see here, draw the right triangle. You can see here, shape outline, make it no outline, and then I'm going to rotate it. So you can see from, I have selected flip horizontal, so the area which I have selected is this one, and then I'm going to duplicate this one, and here again let me just rotate it. You can see here, if I rotate it will cut like this, but I don't want to cut like that, and I'm going to choose this rotate left 90 degrees, bring it here till here and till this end. So you can see here the gray color only I'm going to keep, and the rest I'm going to delete it. So before doing that, let me just select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate. I'm keeping aside for the future use or the later use. So I'm going to select this, hold the Shift key, select this, merge shape and subtract. So remember that there's some line is coming, so we have not aligned properly. Let me just align it. Again I'm going to subtract it, and this also I'm going to subtract it. So we end up getting a shape something like this, and transparency make it to 0%. Now let me do the second option. I'm going to select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate. Again the top end should be till here, okay, and the bottom one till here, something like this you can see. And then again I'm going to select this, press Ctrl D, and I'm going to cut only this part only. You can see here till here only, because we don't want to cut more than that. And then this part, press Ctrl D, and I'm going to choose this one, and here I'm going to make it till here. All right, again make sure that it is properly aligned. Again I'm selecting this one, hold the shift key, select this shape, go to format, merge shape, subtract, and this one again format, merge shape, subtract. But here again it is not aligned properly. Let me just align it. Now it's okay. Subtract it, and this also remove the transparency level. So you can see here, this is the first, this is second. Likewise I have to do for the rest of the options. The same pattern you need to follow. So let me just show you the third option. Again I'm going to select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate. Here you can see here the top is almost matching, all right, and only the bottom is not matching. So I'm just going to select this one here, and again I'm going to select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate. And here I cannot take this one, I have to just do the other way around. So go to format, rotate. You can see here I'm going to rotate, flip horizontal, and then I'm going to choose till here. All right, and then here it's almost straight, so I'm not going to do anything on top. So select this and this, merge shape and subtract. But you can see the line is there, that means we have not aligned it properly. Let me just align it. Let me just do again and subtract. Still line is there, you can see here still line is there. So I have to just, yeah, now merge shape, subtract. So you can see here this is the third one. Let me just remove the transparency. The fourth one also I have to follow the same thing, then the fifth and the sixth. So I hope you can just do the fifth and sixth. So you can see here I've added the option 4 and 5 also. Let me just select this, press Ctrl D to duplicate, Ctrl G to group it, bring the other side, go to format, rotate. You can see here I'm just going to make it flip horizontal, and I'm going to place it exactly here, the same one. And let me just ungroup this. All right, now it's time to do coloring. First select this one, shape fill. You can just choose any color of your choice, whichever color. And then here I'm going to choose some somewhat darker color, any color of your choice. You can just add it here. So maybe I'm just going to add this, and then I'm going to add something like this. And here also I'm going to choose the same color, for example blue. All right, but only thing is I'm just going to increase the, you can see here the shade here, it looks more darker here. All right, so likewise you can just fill the same color here. So you can see here I have changed the color scheme. Then I'm going to select Ctrl A to select all, Ctrl G to group it, go to format, align, center, align, middle, and then I'm going to ungroup this. All right, now if you are using the latest version of PowerPoint, you can insert the icons. You can just choose any icons of your choice. Let me just randomly choose some icons. So here I'm just choosing some 9 or 10 icons. All right, and maybe I've added more. Insert, and here I'm going to bring it up, and then shape fill I can give some gray color, and the height and width as I'm going to make it 0.5. and here I'm just going to add one by one here. You can see here, if you don't have the icons, not a problem, this is not mandatory, but if you have, it looks good in the presentation. So you can see here I'm just going to add one by one, something like this. All right, so you can add it, and then here you can add the text. So text box, I'm going to type title, okay, and make it bold, and then you can add the detailed text. Add your detailed text here, okay, reduce the size and put it here, and both of these I'm going to select, group it, Ctrl D to duplicate, and then add one by one like this. All right, so later on we can do the proper alignment. And then I'm just going to select all this. All right, hold the Control Shift key together and just pull this side, and here I'm going to make it right align and go to format. Here also you can just make it go here and you can make it the right align also there. Okay, so you can select this and this, go to format, align. I can just make it right. Okay, so you can just make all this right align. Let me just check. It's not happening, so I have to just do one by one. Okay, like this, or I need to ungroup it and do it. So let me just do this fast. Alright, so with this our design is ready, and then what you can do is you can add simple animation to it. To add the animation, let me just group this, Control G to group it. I'm going to select this, press Control G to group it. Okay, go to the animations, enable the animation pane. For this I'm going to add animation, more entrance effects. I'm going to select stretch, click OK, and then I'm going to select this one. I'm going to give a wipe effect. Wipe effect should happen from left and should happen after previous, and the same animation painter I'm going to copy onto this, and instead of the left it should start from right, and this should happen with previous. Okay, not after previous, with previous. Then this one I'm going to give a wipe effect. Again wipe, it should start from left and this should happen after previous, and copying this one to this, and this should start from right and this also with previous. So if I play now, it comes something like this. The same thing using the animation painter, you can just copy it to the rest of the options. You can see here I'm just going to copy this and click on here. This one I'm going to click on this, then here I'm going to click this, then here I'm going to select this. All right, so I think this one I have not grouped it properly, so let me just group it. All right, press Control G to group it. Now I think this will work now, so let me just play now. Okay, I have not grouped it, that's the reason it is coming like this. All right, so we need to properly group it. So like this you can just add the animation to the rest of the options.